First of all, thank you for accepting this live session with us. And
It's a pleasure because Chennai Times, I've been traveling with Chennai Times for a very long time, been associated with them. So
right,
more than happy to be part of it.
pleasure, pleasure. So, first of all, how has the lockdown been, Janani? Generally, how has it been? So,
It's very surreal actually, coming to think of it, because I've always been saying I've seen such situations in movies and such, unrealistic situations, like where the roads are empty. So I mean, rumba surreal irukku, so I don't know.
all right. So,
இப்போ சிங்க் இன் ஆகுது இன்னும் ஐ மீன் சிங்க் இன் ஆகல இன்னும் ஃபுல்லாவே.
how does a day look like in Janani Iyer's life during the lockdown? So, what do you do from waking up to going to bed at night?
So initially, I didn't expect the lockdown to be extended for so long.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I was thinking situation like, of course, unrealistic. I used it. Okay, so somehow the situation will get better. I've been so later. So mentally, I wasn't prepared for such a long period of lockdown.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just okay, 10 days, 15 days, 20 days. So like now coming to think of it, it's been 40 days now that
Right.
you've just reminded me. So initially we just started off watching movies, like, just whiling away time without doing anything basically.
Mm-hmm.
So after a period of time, I was thinking, why not utilize this period, in a useful way and make it count. So I started doing yoga workouts, so which became like a very serious part of a routine. Because I really want to continue this even after the lockdown. So post lockdown, I don't want to like look like I've put on extra kilos. So that's one thing. And been reading a lot of books, like I've told you before.
Right.
So yeah. And we have this online store, which my sister and we've been managing this. So we've been getting orders, and now, like, I think the past 2 to 3 days, the courier services have resumed partly. So we've been sending orders. So
All
that's
right.
about it.
So if there is one go-to thing or one activity or something that has kept you occupied and kept you sane in the lockdown, what would it be?
Definitely OTT platforms, watching movies, series. One thing that I've really been into recently has been the Korean dramas. So
Mm-hmm.
I've really not watched them before. So my sister just, I mean, she was already watching something, and then she made me watch one episode, and then I was completely hooked. So I've been like binge watching them and a lot of movies.
Like,
So,
would you want to mention any movie or a few movies that you watched and that you really liked in the lockdown, or books as well?
uh, I like this movie called Trance.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's Malayalam movie, Fahad Fazil. I really like that. And then there's this Iranian movie called A Separation.
Mm-hmm.
A very simple line, not much, but then the emotions and the acting has been so natural that sometimes I even forgot that it was a movie. Like it was very realistic. So I really like that aspect of it. And A Train to Busan. I know it's an old movie, but I recently only caught up with it. So that's one more nice book. And series wise, I've been watching Hello My 20s. It's a Korean drama. And Money Heist, I finished Money Heist. And books wise, I just finished Hello, I Too Had a Love Story by Ravinder Singh.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm yet to read another book after that.
All right. Tell us about your first independent song that has just come out and it has received a lot of, it has been received really well. And how did it start?
It's not an independent song. So I
All
think
right.
there's some kind of a miscommunication, misquote,
Right.
because it's not an independent song. It's
All right.
actually, the song has already appeared in the movie called Vidhi Madi Ulta. So
All
the
right.
original has been sung by Sid Sriram and Chinmay.
Okay.
So we just became music director. So we just wanted to create an unplugged version of it.
Okay.
So we thought, okay, why not? And I've always wanted to sing, but
Mm-hmm.
I didn't find the right channel.
Mm-hmm.
So since Ashwin is a very good friend, I had told him that too long back, when we were shooting for this film. He said, I'll definitely let you know when the right opportunity comes along. And then suddenly he contacted me during this lockdown, and then he was like, can we just do an unplugged version? It'll be fun. I said, are you sure? We don't have the right equipments, and I'm really not. Suddenly, I was not mentally prepared. And he said, no, I'll guide you along, and we just finished the whole process via Skype. So it was very easy. In the sense, he really guided me. He gave me a lot of confidence.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, when I saw the final output, I was actually very surprised and very happy.
Right. What about the response? There's been amazing response on the internet.
Yeah, so a lot of people have been telling me to take this up seriously and to continue, and I'm very happy. Let's see, fingers crossed, hoping to sing more in future.
Right. My next question was that. So, how seriously would you be looking at singing in the near
See,
future?
I think I need to like get trained properly now. Now that people like my voice, I need to like get trained more professionally and sing, because I have uh, trained in Carnatic when I was really young for 3 years. My
Mm-hmm.
party, she was a Veena teacher, so she really encouraged me into this Carnatic music. So every day I used to go for Carnatic classes, come back home and again sing for her.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like that. Then after she passed away, like there was nobody else to like really push me into that. Field. So then now that the interest has come back, maybe I'll take up training more seriously, and we'll see how it goes.
All right. So, how have you been keeping in touch with your friends, maybe from the film industry or generally? How's it been?
Yeah, we've been talking on and off, but
Mm-hmm.
not on a daily basis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I think everybody is like really zoned out and everybody's in their own their own little world. So yeah, we've been staying in touch. We play a lot of games, Ludo and things. So yeah.
All right, but there have been a lot of instances where people draw parallels, references to Big Boss and Quarantine. With how, obviously there are differences, but since you've been in the house for like more than 100 days, so what do you have to say about that?
um See, I've been there for 100 days, but definitely that was more difficult. But
Mm-hmm.
this situation is more dangerous. There are a lot of differences also, because there I was not allowed to contact my relatives, my family or friends. No, that was the most difficult part of it. And 100 days, it's not just 1 or 2 days. And food, you can't just eat whatever you want. And there were restrictions, rationing, and other stuff, and tasks, and a lot of mental pressure inside. So that is one thing. And when you're in a closed, confined place for a long period of time, you
Mm-hmm.
get very claustrophobic. So that was there.
Mm-hmm.
Although the same situation prevails right now, at least you're with your family members and you you get to eat whatever you want. But the
Right.
situation is more dangerous, to be honest.
Right.
There, at least I was mentally prepared. I knew it's actually part of my work. I was working there.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. What do you miss the most during lockdown? Like, all right.
Stepping out, traveling. I love traveling. So if I had this gap on a normal schedule, I would have definitely taken off somewhere with my
Mhm.
sister or with my friends. That we can't do right now. So I think I really miss that.
All right. What are the
Mm.
projects that you've signed and have been you've already started begun work on, and what are the projects that you currently have in hand?
Okay. So Vedam, I'm sure you're aware of this project that I signed with Ashok. It's called
Right.
Vedam, and
Right.
we've completely done with the film. The post production is done, and we were, probably fixing on the release date. And now that everything is gone haywire, I don't know what's going to happen. So I think post the lockdown only we'll probably come to a conclusion as to when we can release, depending on the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm really sad, because a lot of cinema people, I'm sure they're going to be really affected. So yeah, we need to figure out that. And one more project which I've signed and I've started shooting for it, but I'm not allowed to talk about it because the production house has to make an announcement from their end. I started shooting also.
All
It's a
right.
big project. The director is known, the hero is also known, well known. So
All right.
I'm not allowed to talk about it.
Okay. So, what will be the first thing that you do once the lockdown is lifted?
First thing, uh, I think I'll go for a nice long drive with my sister. I think I'm really waiting to get some fresh air.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll do that, and then I'll have a nice filter coffee.
From creative side, since like for instance, like artists, a lot of them have been honing their skills during this lockdown, and also working on the creative side more. So what have you tried something new to like not necessarily acting, but in case of writing, since I remember you telling me in an interview that you like writing scripts and all that. So
Yeah.
have you tried something out differently, or
I
how's it?
wanted to, I wanted to actually write, but somehow I'm just not in that frame of mind to sit and write. Uh, I did have one script in mind, and I was thinking, okay, I need to sit and write. But I don't know. It's just my thoughts are not flowing right now. So maybe I need to find some peace of mind and then write. We'll see. Like
Finally,
a fantasy for sure.
would you like to tell the fans anything from your side?
Nothing. I'm just sending them a lot of positive energy. Just stay cool and don't panic. This too shall pass. So yeah, we're all in this together. And stay safe. Please be at home. And you know the rules. Wear a mask, and you know everything. So please follow them.
All right. Thank you. Thanks a lot, Janani. It's been a pleasure
Thank you.
talking to
Thank
you.
you so much,
Thank you for
Siddharth. Lovely
accepting this.
talking. Bye
Thank you. Bye bye.
bye.